Welcome to another video on my Raspberry Pi 2 running Ubuntu Linux and running the robot operating system. The Raspberry Pi is connected to an HDMI monitor, which I use to boot it. Currently no really use. As well as RaspberryPi2 which is stacked up on it for use with a serial monitor, actually Minicom Real RS232, and a band cable which is connected on the GPIO to breadboard with electronics, as well as network for VNC. And then the band cable following to the breadboard, where you see some fischertechnik as well, an LED, phototransistor, and the motor with propeller. A few weeks ago I decided, episodes ago, I decided to leave Python for what it is, and reason for that was that the messaging didn't come along. Once in the past it did work, and I'm talking about custom messages, not built-in messages, because those just work. But the problem is that if you want to use the custom messages for which the robot operating system is famous, then yeah, well, if it doesn't work, find something else. So I decided to go back to C++, which is the programming language that I learned ROS with, the robot operating system. And that was a difficult reacquaintance because it is totally different in setup. So I did that and ran into a few problems, and I ended last time with the issue that the publisher ran once and then stopped, and it turned out that I had forgotten a while loop, which made it work in some way. And I did use tutorials. So where are we now? Well, I'm not going to test this yet because it simply doesn't work yet. But these are my experiences, and let's see whatever comes to it this time, because you never know. Each time that I thought I had the solution, it turned out to be different. So let me walk through the electronics. This is the other end of the band cable, obviously connected to well, the LED, which is controlled by this port and connected to wire with resistor to MOS. Then here, orange wire, which is connected to this red LED. Then wire connected to this LED, connected to MOS, and another wire which reads the same value back. All that is a development from a long time ago, but I keep it intact. Then this button, which is powering up when read by the system, this LED. So this makes sure that the signals go goes to the GPIO and then a signal from the GPIO to actually let it burn. Then from here to here through voltage divider. Why? Because the voltage on this generator is higher than the 3.3 volts on the GPIO. And that already damaged the port, so I needed a voltage divider to keep the GPIO from further damaging. Ouch. And then, last but not least, green wire to the motor. And when in the old algorithm, and I hope to reinstate that in C++, when I shine here and press the button, this should run. Anyway, in C++ it doesn't work yet, so let's see in C++ how I can get things back to work. So this is the situation that I ended with last time. The added while loop. It doesn't publish anything yet, so I can now run the publisher. I can run subscriber, and then this happens. Which is absolutely zilch. So I need to have something to print the ROS info. That can only happen when you publish something. So that is the next step. And something else is a new node with the same name. Well, that's impossible because this is the publisher or the subscriber, and this is the publisher. They should be running at the same time, able to run at the same time. So, time to do something at it. This is a publisher of the message. Well, whatever this message may be. So these are the tutorials. Writing something here. They do it with message string, setup up, and here they say, alright, we have a standard message. Password of standard message is a string message, so I might do that as well. Let's do that. So, and keep in mind that this is then in the while loop, so I need to be here. So the point will be that it is a standard message. Let me see if that is alright. STD MSTS. Yeah. String MST. Alright. Not alright. Now is it alright? And yes, this is trying and trying and trying. Now here they do a string stream hello world, and I'm going to change that a little bit. So I say yeah, std doing that correctly. No, all small print. So that's definition. And what do I want to use? Because that is of course another point. And unfortunately I have already the screen broken into parts. So I can't use this as a full screen. Here I say MSG data is, and this is also important of course, the data. This is all trying out. I could do this without recording, but so you see how I am doing it. And this will be string. Alright. Now the point is, what do you want to send? Well, here you send something and then a C string. What have I done here? Just like this. Just ROS info. Will that be the same? Well, ROS info, yes. However, here they call, I forgot the SS, will be something. What is that something? Hello world. No, I'm not sending hello world. I am sending public speaker. So that is something different. And that I will do here. And this is typically C speech. And how did they end it? Count. Do I count it? No, I don't count it. Not quite sure how to do this one, but I want to end it, and I say count. I think end line is the way to go. If it's wrong, it's wrong, and it will notify me immediately. That is the power of C and C++. So now I am here, quote %s quote. So that's different than I am here. It says here pub, and that's not going to work. Neither is this. So instead of pub, I will say %s quote. Hey, where's my %s? Yes. And then message data C string. Dot C string, yes. So let me see how this looks, what this looks like. I do expect some errors. I will need catkin make first. I do expect errors, yes. Big question, which ones? And this may take some time, as you can see. It has double. Oh, that's completely wrong even. Yeah, it is missing quite a bit. It is missing a quote, a bracket here. That's wrong anyway. So inserting one, deleting one quote. So yeah, endline won't be good. Okay, I need to find out about endline. How do I terminate it in C++? But that's easily done. I hope that this will be better. But let's. Alright. Turned out to be a very simple thing. I had to add std colon. In C++ you can also do it in a slightly different way, but this is good as well. Now it compiles without an error. The question is, does it run the way I like? Public, well, whatever. Ouch. This is still not good. Absolutely not good. Apart from the pun, which is now pub. But why? These are, why can't a publisher and subscriber not work at the same time? That's weird. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, let's quit this page. Go back here. We publish something. I do have that. Or do I? No, I don't yet. Here I publish something. So now I publish something. What I did see was ROS info going and not publisher. That is a big difference, of course. So now let's the publisher go, and please a subscriber, and then again this one. Okay, this is not what I expected to happen, of course. That may be obvious, but it is publishing a message. And you have to subscribe to something, and that is now the culprit. Why does it? This is really a big thing to me. It is a warning not an error. Warnings are in orange, errors are in bright red. So why does it warn and exit? That is a very good question which I don't have an answer to. It compiles fine. Let me and this one. It doesn't do anything on its own. So I'll have to find out. Right, so now I have a problem, and that is this one, as I said. However, when I will examine the next page of the tutorial, it clearly says ROS run. I have many times done this one, and I should do this one. What am I doing right here? Something different. This. And the point is that I'm doing this because ROS run doesn't work. So and here's the point. RaspberryPi2 isn't there, and that should be there. So how can I run a package when it's not found? I did source, like I did here. So everything should be there. So it may be that because of ROS run it doesn't work. This is running the publisher, and then running the subscriber is exactly the same way. So what I should do is find how I can verify that the package is actually there. And then I'm talking, of course, about this package, or more appropriately this package, RaspberryPi2. And here is something strange. Looking for some more information about finding a package, I find all sorts of other people who try to find a package, and one of them is ROS CD, with which you can change the directory, change the current directory to the one of a name, and in this case it only finds RaspberryPi. Then using ROSpec find RaspberryPi2, it immediately finds that directory. So this is very odd. Apparently it finds it, but then again it does not. And I know by experience, previous experience, that if it can't be found here, it simply isn't there. But I did create with create ROS package this package. Now here it says reason given for shutdown, new node registered with same name. So I'm dealing with two problems now. Problem one, apparently the package doesn't exist, and I have two nodes with the same name, which I don't have. So how to go from here? Apart from having this code better, and it works better because I have this one. I might even listen to the subscribed or to the published message. But then again, is it really published? Let's see if I can get something quickly. ROS topic. Echo. And then no, ROS topic echo, and that it doesn't do. So I need, that's true, public speaker. At least I hope I'm doing that correctly. And then this one should run. So I'm doing this the old way. Yep. Yeah, okay, so that is working. And now what happens when I cancel this? Doesn't go anywhere, and then I start it again and it starts again. So this is proof this is definitely proof that this works. Okay, nice. However, the rest doesn't, and that's a problem. So next time I need to find out why exactly the package is there but isn't there, which is a contradiction. Ouch. So ending up with the current situation that I do have a package that is publishing something, and I can even follow that the published topic, but I'm still stuck at this place with a Raspberry Pi that doesn't control anything yet because of, well, obvious problems. So for now, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up, and well, leave a comment if you like. Also, you can follow me on Twitter. Please, if so, retweet and like. Leave a comment. Otherwise, you can also follow me on Instagram and IGTV, Instagram TV, to like and leave a comment if you like. Also, if you want to support me, please make a donation. Very much appreciated. You can also become a patron and have your name mentioned as a supporter in various ways, depending on the pledge you make. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, and